There are places where a demo is great. Software, how do you sell someone an iPad Pro? You show them all the cool things it can do, right? You have to kind of show the demo. That's because what it does is the benefit, right? So in your case, it depends. What is the demo? Is the demo they plug it in, they put some oil in, they hit on? What is your main hook? What is the main thing you deliver? You're getting away from that. So saving money, you put me into a whole different mindset. Now I'm thinking, wait, how does this cost me money? I'm confused. I just spend money? Why? So if I were doing your copy, if I was doing your VSL, that VSL at the top would be super simple. Do you have these health problems? I had these health problems. You want to know what happened to me? You know how I solved it? I used oil. You want to know how oil works? This is how oil helps you, because what's the objection? I have the objection. I don't think oil works. I don't know what you're talking about. So you need to get me to a place where you say, oh, wow, yeah, you're right, it works. Like, I get it. That part, you can get a little science-y right there. Just a little bit, just to show them that there's research done. But what you're convincing me in your VSL is, ironically, actually, the benefits of the oils, right? And then immediately bouncing and saying, oh, well, I wish it was that easy, because it's not done right. And if you go out and run without finishing the rest of this video and try to do it, you're going to actually hurt yourself. So now you create a fear in someone, oh, wait, what? So you better finish watching this video. And then that video, I would finish off by saying, here is this cool device. It was manufactured because everything else doesn't work properly. This one device is all you need. You plug it in and you hit on. And you're done. That's the top VSL. Now, you're going to continue to have stuff written below it. There will probably be a section of your VSL that says how it works. That's where you put that stuff. Not in your main hook, not in your main pitch. You put it down below, and you know what happens? Most people will never watch it, but the fact alone that it is there makes them feel like, oh, there must be something behind this. How many times have you seen a phone number at the top of a page and thought, oh, that's a legit company, they have a phone number. Did you call it? You didn't. You just felt, it's legit. If they have a 1-800 number, they have to be a nice company. So a lot of times, elements of our copy are never consumed, but the fact that they are present serve the purpose. So in your VSL, I would totally just talk about the health benefits. It'll allow you to reach a bigger market. If you focus in on the benefits of the diffuser and how it works differently, then your market is only going to be the people looking for a diffuser. They're already educated about the oils and what diffusers are and all that. But that's a tiny market. I want to go after people that have allergies. I want to go after people that have food allergies. Well, they need to be first convinced that the therapy itself works, and then convinced that it's your diffuser they have to buy. I just dealt with a client recently. I was just thinking about her. I love her. She's the sweetest person in the world. She really is. But we had an 8-hour session, which she paid a lot of money to be in my room for 8 hours. And 4 hours of it, I was beating her. You know who I'm talking about. And they were there. Olga and Courtney were sitting there. And 4 hours, I said, stop it. I don't know what astrophysics and all this nonsense is. I don't care about double-dimensional worlds and physics and all the ulterior forces of the nature and, the different levels of me and different paradigms. I don't understand that. What happens if I use your product? And she's like, oh, you get wealthy. I'm like, great, let's stay there. And then she'd be like, but you don't understand. I spent $1 million in developing technology. I had PhDs at this and that. I went to London School of Economics to get this. And I'm like, oh, God, Lord. So when it took us months. But when she finally did her presentation, you should see it. It's excellent. She got it down to the point where people will understand. And it itches. So our deal is she gets to do all that techie talk in her course. You just can't do it during the sales process.